The major recastings in For All Mankind's new spin-off, Star City, actually helped the Apple TV series, according to several stars. After 5 seasons of For All Mankind following an alternate history in which the Soviet Union beat the United States in landing on the moon, the spin-off Star City will focus on the Soviet side of that alternate history. In doing so, the spin-off recast several characters, including Agnes O'Casey as Irina Morozova, originally played by Svetlana Efremova, and Alice Englert as Anastasia Belikova, originally played by Rita Krabrovitsky. In an interview with Screen Rant's Liam Crowley, Agnes O'Casey and Alice Englert explained how Star City's recastings gave the spin-off room to explore familiar characters from a fresher perspective. O'Casey says that revisiting Irina earlier in her life let her play the character as inexperienced and still figuring herself out, instead of already hardened. On the other hand, Englert added that the new cast helped Star City feel like its own corner of the For All Mankind universe, showing viewers a more personal Soviet perspective they had not really seen before. Solly McLeod, who plays a new character in Sasha Polivanov, also offered her perspective. Read their full comments below. Agnes O'Casey, yeah, I guess my journey with it was that I did go back and watch those scenes. I feel like it's important to know where she ends up. And then, at the time, I sort of had an idea of Irina that was kind of closer to what Svetlana Efremova is doing, which I think is brilliant, where I was like, she's confident. She has a flair for brutality, maybe, or she's just used to it. And then, when I sat down with Matt Walpert and Ben Nedivai, and properly talked about it, we came up with the fact that she's completely innocent to all of it, and it's so fun to get to watch her discover what it means to achieve what she wants to achieve. She starts out so green, as you see. She's a joy to play, because she's trying to control everything so much, but she's not good at it yet. She becomes an incredibly slick, polished person, but she's the opposite of that when we meet her, and that's really fun. Alice Englert, well, I honestly wasn't given that opportunity to speak to her. I loved seeing her in For All Mankind, it was so cool. But I guess for me, I wanted to take Matt and Ben's lead, which was to really allow this to be its own distinct kind of world within the universe of For All Mankind, which I also love. And I think when you watch Star City, you don't have to have seen For All Mankind, but if you have, it is very enjoyable to see that other side, to see behind the Iron Curtain. Solly McLeod, it's almost like they're different versions of the characters. They're not necessarily different versions, it's just the characters that you see. The Russians in For All Mankind allow you to see this version of that person behind closed doors, and what their lives are really like. Alice Englert, For All Mankind, that's how they come across to them on that side. And we really wanted to go from a whole new perspective. Star City recasts another character in Sergei Nikolov, who was played by Pyotr Adamczyk in For All Mankind, with Joseph Davies taking on the role in the spin-off. Star City also introduces several new characters, including Rhys Evans as the chief designer, Anna Maxwell Martin as Lyudmila Raskova, Adam Nagaidis as Valia Markelov, Ruby Ashbourne Circus as Tanya Markelova, Priya Kansera as Lakshmi, and Edie Johnson as Zoya.